just gonna say it straight. The reality is if you're not getting stronger, you're not getting bigger. And if you disagree with this, you're probably either relatively new to the gym or you've just been spinning your wheels and you're not really seeing any progress. The world of bodybuilding often talks a lot about things like how frequently you should be training muscle, how many sets or reps you should be doing when you're training a muscle, but they often leave out what really is important, and that is whether or not you're progressing every workout. By progressing every workout, this means you're gonna be adding weight over time. This means you're gonna be getting stronger than the last time you lifted doing the same exercise, maintaining good form. People get so wrapped up in what split they should be doing, whether they should be doing full body every other day or upper lower 4 times a week, and they completely miss the most important question, which is whether or not you're actually getting stronger than the last time you worked out. Because that, not your volume, not your frequency, the progress is exactly what's going to prove that you're actually building real muscle. You're getting stronger, you're getting bigger. Take a second and just imagine if you could bench press 4 plates, if you could squat 5 plates, if you could deadlift 6 plates. Do you think you would be skinny? Do you think you would be small and have all these weak points in your physique? Well, you wouldn't be small because that level of strength requires muscle. It requires mass. It requires the tissues to adapt and grow. You'll never get that strong by accident. So now the real question is, how do you get that strong? Now you're probably wondering if this guy even knows what he's talking about. Well, I went from being pretty skinny to being aesthetic and getting super strong while I did it. I can bench press like 400 pounds. I can squat 5 plates. I can do all of these things. And my physique shows it. Your training should revolve around how quickly and how consistently you can improve your lifts. So here's exactly how you can start to build up that crazy strength. First, you need to train with the volume and frequency that you can actually recover from. This way you're going to the gym to stimulate your muscles, and then outside of the gym, you're gonna be recovered and you're gonna be fully recovered before you step foot in the gym again. So you're gonna get stronger and you're gonna increase your lifts. You just do this and then you repeat. I've coached guys with low frequency, I've coached guys with high frequency, and the same with volume. Lower volume guys and higher volume guys. But what really matters and what shows the most growth in their physique over time is whether or not they're actually progressing. They're having this progressive overload. They're getting stronger each time they lift because they can go in the gym, stimulate the muscle, and then recover from it. It's obvious the guy who progresses his lifts the fastest will be the biggest. The biggest guy is not going to be the guy that's just sitting around debating what split he should be running or going in the gym and just chasing a random pump. The guy who consistently gets stronger over time will win. Every person will have their own optimal training volume and training frequency, but you don't start with that optimal amount. You won't know that in the beginning. You need to figure it out. So in the beginning, you need to be chasing the strength and the progression. So you need to figure out for yourself what's going to allow you to recover and actually come back stronger next time. And once you figure that out, you can find your volume and frequency that will allow you to do that. So chasing strength and progression is the goal, but volume and frequency are the stepping stones that will allow you to get to that goal. If you need proof of concept for this, you can look at almost any elite bodybuilder. You will realize that they have built an ungodly amount of strength over time. A lot of them will actually avoid using crazy amounts of weight to really show off their strength because they don't want to get injured and hinder their own progress. But regardless, they're still moving crazy amounts of weight. Progressive overload is exactly how they earn their size. And now that they have that size and that mass, they can keep it by training probably however they really want. They didn't get huge just by chasing a pump. They got insanely strong and then the muscle followed. So stop overcomplicating it. If you want to get huge, you need to chase progressive overload. Get super strong and find the exact lifts that allow you to do this. Train with intensity, make sure you're recovering, eat well, sleep well, and you will start to pack on serious amounts of size. Find a process, get stronger, and repeat it for years. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for the support. My goal really is just to help you guys because I didn't really have anyone to help me along the way. So if you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to reach out to me on Instagram. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe because we're building the best version of you right here, right now.